Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and good evening, everybody. Today in this video, I'm going to tell you about how to prepare a foundation for a brick wall. But before that, let me introduce myself. My name is Muhammadiyah, and my college student number is 2005-2013. I come from in majoring in industrial engineering of faculty engineering at the Muhammadiyah University of Luwuk. And the introduction is already done, and then let's go to the slides. First of all, before we move to the steps to making the foundation for brick wall, we recommend you that first we should knowing what the tools and materials are needed in the construction process. So the lists are following. First, materials. Materials are string, bags, even by wooden or iron, and then the last concrete liquid that's already mixture includes cement, sand, and gravel. The next, the tools are pickaxe, shovel, plumb, boat, and water level ruler or water pass. After we know all the materials and tools, let's jump into the first step. Step number 1. Mark out the trench with lines and pegs. Put the first pair of pegs in the ground and hit it with hammer until it's embedded firmly enough at one corner of the desired building, and followed by a second pair of pegs which are located opposite the first pair of pegs with the predetermined distance according to a predesigned design. Afterwards, tie and stretch the string between the two pairs of pegs, thus forming a pair of straight lines. Next, do the same thing with the next two pairs of pegs, but with position of the third pair of pegs forming a right angle. We call it usually as 90 degrees to the first pair of pegs. Keep this marking until all angles and straight lines are marked that could make an excavation in the area begin. Step 2. Dig out the trench with a pickaxe and shovel until it is about 150 mm deep and 300 mm wide. And this second step, it will be quite draining our energy by digging all the market area. By using the pickaxe, we'll make loose soil so that it can be easily removed by using shovel until a rectangular hole is formed with a depth about 150 mm and a width of 300 mm by started at the first corner market earlier. Do this step by step towards the back. Those are crossed by following the sign that was installed, so that finally a hole is formed which is 100 mm deep, 300 mm wide, and desired length, for example 10,000 mm. Do the same thing until all the marked areas have been excavated. Step 3. Check that the floor of the trench is horizontal using a plumb and level. Make sure all the floor of the trench are horizontal by using a water level or water pass. Step 4. Make sure that the sides of the trench are vertical. Usually, people are still using the traditional tool named plumb bar, as like the picture on the left side of you on the screen of my presentation. And for the more modern tools, you can look at the picture on the right side of you, named as laser water pots. For this tool, we need to put a tool on the floor and the tool will release the laser light into the sides directly. So we can see the vertical and horizontal lines by our own eyes. Step 5. Place pegs in the floor of the trench and stretch a line between them. Step 6. Check that the line is horizontal once more time by using the water level ruler or water pass. Step 7. Fill up the trench evenly with concrete until it's level with the line of surface. And step 8. Leave the concrete until it's hard. Absolutely yes. And then for the last, step 9. Finally, build the wall on the concrete. When the concrete hard are ready, and then be ready to build the brick wall by starting it on the foundation surface. Those all the steps to prepare and build a foundation for a brick wall. And I think we need to do all these steps with some peoples, not by our own self, because this is hard work to do alone. That's only enough I think for my presentation, and before I close this video, I want to apologize if there was any mistake I've done in my presentation since the beginning of the video till the end. And thank you so much for you guys who has watched this video till the end with pleasure. I end with words Alhamdulillahirabbil alamin. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Hah? Kenapa? Gak senang? Jadi bilang bos.